Welcome to the house, family. I'm going to take you through this week's meal. This week we're doing a pasta with a creamy pesto sauce. It's going to have a little bit of roasted tomato and some ground Parmesan cheese as a garnish. And then we're also doing salad this week with arugula. It has some roasted sweet potatoes, some farro, and it'll also have a maple cranberry vinaigrette. Let's get started. All right, for the salad, we will start. We have our farro, or if you have substitute, it'll be rice with our sweet potatoes. We'll go ahead and dump that in the bowl. And then we're going to dump the toasted pecans in and our arugula. And then I'll use a glove. You can use tongs or just your hands. We'll do our maple vinaigrette. Maple cranberry vinaigrette. We'll just mix that around. And this might benefit too from having some of the things sit at room temperature. So like the farro and the sweet potatoes, if you let them sit out for a little bit before you plate it up, it'll be nice. We get a little more flavorful salad. Okay. And then we'll do some goat cheese on top. You may not need all of it. And then we have our farro and arugula salad with roasted sweet potatoes, toasted pecans, goat cheese, and a maple cranberry vinaigrette. For our pasta, to get started, we will go ahead and add our cream sauce into the pan. Pan's over medium heat. I like to use a rubber scraper or spatula to get that all out. And we're going to add a little bit of water as well to this container. It just has a tendency to thicken up a little bit as it sits. So that's a couple tablespoons of water. We'll add that and then we'll go ahead and just dump our pasta in. I'm using a non-stick pan. That's kind of the easiest, but you can use a regular saute pan as well. I'm going to then dump also that roasted tomato over the top of that. We're going to let that all start to simmer together. And we'll come back and check on it. So our pasta's been cooking for about 4 or 5 minutes. You can see we're starting to get some, starting to thicken up a little bit. I'm going to give it a little toss. I'm going to add just a touch more water. It's a little thicker than I want it to be. I'm also going to taste it right now. I'm going to add just a touch of salt and pepper. You can adjust how you would like. We're going to let that go for just another minute, and then we'll go ahead and plate it up. To finish our pasta, we'll go ahead and get our bowl out. We'll take some of those initial noodles out. And then the rest that we can kind of pour right over the top. Some of that color from those tomatoes. And then we can do some of the Parmesan just around the edge. We have a little bit of Parm left at the table as well. And then we have our pasta with pesto cream sauce, roasted tomatoes, and ground Parmesan.